Hi, this is Brandon Spilley from thirstgym.com. Today we're going to talk about an exercise called the tall kneeling landmine overhead press with opposite reach. This is a fantastic pressing option you can put in your training programs, and it's really shoulder friendly. I also really like this for athletes as we get some good quality upper rotation of the scapula on the rib cage. This is just similar to the half kneeling option. We're just going to be in a tall kneeling variation. So I've got an Eric's pad here for my knees just so that it's comfortable, and then I've got the barbell in the landmine attachment. So you will need some kind of landmine attachment to be able to perform this exercise, but outside of that it's pretty easy once you've got that in place. What we're going to do is we're going to be in our tall kneeling position. So tall kneeling, we're going to have both knees down on the ground. We're going to have our toes dug in, our hips forward. Should feel a little bit of glutes and hamstrings in this position. This is going to keep our ribs and our pelvis stacked over each other so we can get some good quality abdominal work while we're also working the upper body. Then what we're going to do is we're going to grab the landmine bar here, and I'm going to start with the bar on my left side so you can see it. Like I said, I got my toes dug in, my hips are forward, the bar is right here in my hand. Notice my wrist is stacked over my elbow. Big thing you'll see is a lot of kids or athletes will start here to try to press, or they're going to be like this and they're trying to be like a tricep extension. We want to make sure wrist is underneath the the elbow is underneath the wrist. Again, toes dug in. Since we've got a reach variation, we're going to start with our other hand, reach to where basically if I had to push this where it's going to be, I'm going to keep this hand here, and as I go to press, I'm going to pull this arm back and then reach across the body. So think about if you were going to run or jog. Okay, we're going to simulate that motion here as we press and as we reach. And then we switch sides. Again, we want to try to keep the abdominals good and strong here. What we don't want to do is as this comes down, do one of these things. Okay, so this is probably what you're going to see. Keep everything good and locked in, and kind of lean forward and really reach even with the arm that you're pressing. So this is fantastic again because people with shoulder issues can generally get some kind of vertical type pressing involved with the landmine. Like I mentioned, we get a ton of abdominal work by trying to keep the abdominals tight, toes dug in, hips forward. And then the reaching is just overall good mechanics so that we can kind of open up some new ranges of motion and really make sure that our shoulders feel really good. So I like this for a lot of our athletes that have to play overhead a lot, baseball, softball, volleyball, swimming. This is a fantastic way to get them some good pressing in and not beat their shoulders up, especially in season. When it comes to performing this, I really like this for about 6 to 10 reps per side. Obviously, then you switch sides from 3 to 4 reps, and then pair it with another upper body or lower body exercise as well. So this isn't necessarily like a main movement, but it's definitely, after we've done our main movement, this is definitely a high quality go-to. And if I'm short on time, I'm probably going to try to figure out a way to keep the landmine in my training program, and the tall kneeling variation with the reach is fantastic. So if you got any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section. Thanks. Have a great day.